Hey guys, what is up? It is Dominic, and in this video, we're going to be breaking down one of the coolest methods I've ever seen for getting clients. Now, of course, we're talking about getting GoHighLevel SaaS clients or just agency clients in general, but honestly, this method works for so many different industries. I've actually been using this method for about 4 years without even realizing it was a method. And this video in general is one of the craziest videos I've ever made. I actually filmed it with Declan O'Reilly. We go step by step through the entire process from start to finish. I even break down how to reach out to the clients themselves and everything in between. Just prepare yourself for an epic video because it is quite long, but it goes through the entire process. And I promise you will not be disappointed. You're going to love this. I plan on making more in real life content like this, not just teaching how to do it, but showing how to do it in real time. So many other affiliates out there are just showing you guys, hey, click this button, click that. And while that's great and it's how I got my start, there is no better tutorial than seeing it done in real life. And that's exactly what I do on a day-to-day basis. I run companies. And if I'm not running a company, I'm working with another one. And what do companies need? Well, they need CRMs, they need software, they need marketing, they need filming, they need all of these different things. They need AI. And you're about to see exactly how to reach out to those companies and help them step by step through the entire process right here in this video. But first, if you're new to the channel, you have no idea who I am. My name's Dominic Baptist. I'm one of the top affiliates of all time for GoHighLevel, and I have been one of the top affiliates for over 3 years now. So if you're looking for one of the best affiliates to sign up with, check the link in the description below. You're gonna get 30 days for free. And on top of that, a ton of amazing things that I'm gonna bring up at the end of the video. So go through the video and you will see all the amazing bonuses that you get, not only with me, but with Declan O'Reilly, the GHL wizard. Yes, you heard that right. You get 2 affiliates for the price of 1. No one is doing this. You're getting literally 2 bonuses, 2 GoHighLevel affiliate bonuses from 2 of the best GoHighLevel affiliates of all time. And all you have to do is click the link in the description below. But I don't want to waste your time. Let's get into the video. This one's going to blow your freaking minds. All right, guys, this method is absolutely insane. One of the biggest cheat code methods I've ever seen to getting clients. We're going to break it all down in this video. Don't worry. But for right now, I'm just going to tell you guys what it is. We are filming promo videos for free for service-based companies. It absolutely changed the game for me. I've been doing this for years. I never even thought about it being like a method. It was just something that always worked for me because I love filming videos. But this is something that anybody can do. We're going to break down the entire structure, how I reach out, all the DMs. Check this out, guys. We get DMs constantly. Here's one from a car detailing company. They commented under one of my videos. I said, hey, what's up? Are you in Arizona? Of course, we love working locally because that's easier to film. They said, yes, sir. And he says right here, I'm ready to work, bro. It was awesome. I was just on a call with this guy. I'm meeting up with him tomorrow. We're going to have a whole new video. You guys are going to see that one too. And then check this out. This was a 2-for-1 deal, guys. He has a cousin out in California. So that person reached out as well. Also wants me to film. Said he would even drive from California to Arizona just for a freaking promo video. I mean, I'm so excited. I can't wait to go into this, break it all down for you guys. Because anyone, I really mean this, anyone can do this method. And it's a complete cheat code. And you don't need a ton of social media followers to do it, but don't worry, we're going to break it all down. I even have a text message right here. I'm going to pull that up too. That's the one I have to like pull up like this. Check this out. Spencer right here wants me to film windows. You should come film our window cleaning, guys. So I've got window cleaning. I've got car detailing. I've got trash can cleaning. I've got it all. It's all in here. And this was all done in the last week and a half, guys. Everything has changed in the last week and a half just because of a few promo videos. Unbelievable. We're going to break it all down in this video. You're not only going to learn how I do it, how I reach out, how I DM, but how they DM me. We're going to learn everything, literally everything, how to edit these videos, how to post these videos, how to use it, even if you're not using social media, which sounds insane because we're on Instagram, but you don't have to have a huge following. You don't have to have a crazy camera or anything like that. I film all this stuff on my phone, guys. We're going to go through all of it. All you need is an iPhone and internet, and you're good to go. You can do pretty much any of this. You don't need drones. You don't need fancy cameras. You don't even need microphones. So let's break down one of the videos. You want to break down one of them, and then we'll talk about it, why it did so well, how it led to all these DMs, and what it does more than just a nice little promo, because that's kind of what it looks like. It looks like you're just a marketing company and you're filming a promo for somebody. No, it opens up the floodgates for all the services that you can charge with GoHighLevel, and I'm going to explain why in this video. So let's get into it. Let's break down one of these videos and see why it does so well and why it's so easy to actually make one like this.
Perfect. Yeah, let's jump right into it. Also, guys, this is going to be incredible because there's no gatekeeping in this video. Dom is going to do things for free. We don't have a course to sell you. All the softwares we use for video editing, completely free, no affiliate, none of that. It is all just us giving you free value to show you how to get clients. And the crazy part is, in just a second, Dom is going to prove to you with data that you do not have to have a big social media for this to work. It is absolutely insane. Dom, let's just jump right into it. Not waste their time, just give them pure value.
100%. And to bring that up, the big social media presence, I gained maybe half these followers in the last week and a half. I hadn't been posting on Instagram that much at all. So I wasn't getting a ton of views by any means. Anybody could have done this. And I'm going to show you how in a second when we break down this video right here, the one that got 1.6 million views. I'm going to view the analytics, view the insights on this so you guys fully understand that you do not need followers if you are posting it. And once again, you don't have to post it. I'm going to break that down too. But if you're going to post it, and I do think you should because this could happen, then check this out.
So Dom, real quick, before we jump into this, I just have a tiny question just to address some stuff. Is this beginner friendly? For the people that are trying to get clients on GoHighLevel, is this beginner friendly? Be 100% honest with us.
100% this is beginner friendly. It looks like it's not, and people are gonna be like, oh, I'm not, Steven Spielberg. I can't go direct a movie like this. No, you don't. Look at the video you're watching right now. This was filmed on my iPhone. I'm just filming the inside of a trash can. Anyone who can hold a camera like this is going to be perfectly fine. Like, yes, I have a couple drone transitions. You don't need a drone. You just don't need. Look at this. We got a nice little drone shot. That's it. There's pretty much nothing else. I just did a nice little transition for the drone shot at the end of the video, but you don't need to do that. I have tons of videos that are just filmed on an iPhone, just filmed on a time lapse with maybe a tripod. I didn't even use the tripod for this. I just went out there and filmed on my iPhone. And fun fact, guys, you're going to get to watch me through the Meta Ray-Ban glasses. You're going to get to watch me do everything I did on this day. I'm going to show it in this video. I did a complete walkthrough of meeting this company for the first time, meeting Spencer right there, and you're going to get to watch the whole thing. So you get to see like my initial reaction to meeting these guys, filming for them. I didn't know these people before this. I didn't know them at all. So that's going to be really, really cool in this video. And you're going to get to see how I hold my phone, which is pretty obvious. I'm just staring at a trash can, but it's pretty crazy, guys. I'm excited. I'm excited for you guys to see everything, but check this out. We've got 0.4% of followers on 1.7 million views. Less than half of a single percent were followers. So do not sit here and say, oh, Dom's got a big following. It's absurd. It has nothing to do with why the video did well. That's not how social media works anymore. And once again, we're going to break it down. If you don't want to be on social media, that's totally fine. But I just wanted to prove to you guys, you don't need a lot of followers because most of your views, 99.6%, are coming from people who do not follow your account. And then check this out. We've got a bunch of interactions. Once again, not from the followers. It is mostly from the non-followers, 97.7%. And then this is where the video and the analytics and everything gets absolutely insane. 37,000 shares. This video was shared 37,000 times. This transformed not only the business, but the entire franchise. Bin Blasters, the company you see right here, is a franchise, just like Taco Bell or McDonald's. They've got locations all over the country. This changed everything. I mean, it is just going off the ringer. I mean, we've got 1,600 comments of people going, I'm interested. How do I start my own franchise? It changed everything for them. And of course, what do you think they want from me? They want to work with me. They're hitting me up constantly. They're texting me every single day. People from different divisions of the company are texting me. Spencer over at Bin Blasters, he's just one of the workers. He's texting me. I'm actually supposed to meet with him today. I mean, it's just crazy. The connections and the situations that come from just filming a video like this that anyone can do is actually mind-blowing. I cannot believe more people don't do this. I don't know why this isn't the #1 way to get leads. This video should be #1 on YouTube, how to get clients for anything. This should be #1. I'm so tired of seeing like cold DMing and cold this and cold email or cold calling. You guys are nuts. This is it. This is not 2 birds with 1 stone. This is like 50 birds with 1 stone. I'm getting tons of different people reaching out. A lot of the DMs I just showed you are them reaching out to me. It's not the other way around, but yes, you can easily reach out to people. We're going to talk about that too. Fun fact, I actually reached out to Bin Blasters. This video right here, I reached out to them. I DM'd them. I just cold DM'd them. And I basically told them, hey guys, I really want to film for you for free. And they were like, what's the catch? I'm like, there's no catch. I just want to film for you. And we'll break that down too. But that's exactly exactly how I got in touch with them. It wasn't because of my social media presence at all. So wanted to break that down. That was a good question. You do not need to be big on Instagram. You don't need to be big on Snapchat or TikTok or anything like that. You can post and get a ton of engagement, ton of interactions from non-followers. Or if you stick with me to the end of the video, and I cannot believe I'm doing this, I will give you guys videos that I've already done. I'll give them to you. You can white label them. If you're like, no, Dom, I don't want to go out. Or maybe, let's say this, maybe you're nervous about your first one. You're like, oh, well, I got to go get someone first. I can't show them how good I am, or I can't show them what the video is going to look like unless I've done it already. That's going to be a lot of you guys watching who haven't made a promo for anybody yet. So maybe, just maybe, if you stick with me to the end of the video, I'll give you guys some of these amazing promos that I've done, and you can just send them to other service-based industries in your local area and say, hey, I want to film a video just like this for you. And why would they say no? Who's going to say no to that? It's a free promo video with no catch. Now, of course, we're going to talk about how you get them involved in GHL and everything else, but there is no catch in the initial transaction there. I mean, you're messaging them with a free promo, and they're most likely going to be like, yeah, let's do it. Let's come out here and let's film. Let's go. Most of these guys have no idea how to film. They don't know how to do any of this stuff. And that's what we're going to break down in this video. We're also going to break down how I edited it, how I filmed it, how I messaged them. Like I said, everything's going to be in this video. Do not miss out. Wait to the end. And maybe, just maybe, I will give you some of those white labeled promos. All right.
And Dom, just two quick questions before we jump in, because I know the people really want to go in. Number one, and you can answer these in short order. Number one, is this good for someone that's bad at sales? Because it seems like it kind of bypasses that sales process. That would be my first question.
Okay, yeah. To answer your first question, this does 100% bypass anybody who not only is bad at sales, but is bad at social skills, because you don't need any. I mean, you're filming. I could have been quiet the whole time. I could have been mute. As long as I could message them and say, hey, can I just come over and film? I'll be honest, a lot of times people like that don't have the best social skills because they spend all their time behind a camera. Luckily, I feel like I'm somewhat social, but I probably shouldn't be. I spend a lot of time behind a camera and editing videos, and that's totally fine. And you don't have to be the Wolf of Wall Street to set up a meeting like this. 90% of the time that I was filming, I wasn't even talking to them. So I was just filming what they were doing, telling them, all right, I like this angle or whatever. But it was all very basic. And after I'd done it, they didn't want to see me as a salesperson because I wasn't. They didn't think of me as a salesperson. I don't even think they thought of me as a marketer. They were just like, all right, this guy's, really cool, and he made a cool video, and I want to work with him. I mean, it just seems like he knows what he's doing. And then when I broke down everything else, when I broke down what I know about GoHighLevel, when I broke down, that I can do automation and website building, these people lost their minds. Not only these people, but the DMs that I showed you, the car detailing guys. I mean, they want to work with me. Oh, I forgot to mention, one of the guys who DM'd me, his wife owns a catering business, and he said, can you film for her? She doesn't know how to film either. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. So it's just leading to so many more things. And I don't want to be known as a guy who films for them every single day. That's not the point. You don't want to be known as that either. We are not marketers. We are software companies. We are agency building companies that are good at marketing. That's pretty much it. So don't be known as a marketing agency if you don't want to be. I don't want to be known as that. I don't want to go film for these people every day. I want to film one nice promo that gets me in with the company, and I can use that promo for anything that I want. I can put it on the website when I start building that for them. I can put it into automation and send it out to people. I can run ads to it or make them run ads to it. I mean, all of these different things you can use these videos for. You can take photos and put them on the website.
And Dom, real quick, is what you're saying, and this is really amazing if this is true, are you saying that not only will this get you the business you're giving as a client, but this will also act as a promo to get you more clients?
That's exactly what I'm saying. That's what I did. I utilized these videos. Why do you think I post them on my channel? These are videos that you would think would only be posted on their profile because it's their business. No, the first thing I say is, guys, it's a win-win because I posted on my channel. So they totally get it. They understand that I'm gaining followers. I gain a ton of respect from other business industries, and they know that I'm filming all these different types. I mean, we've got pool cleaning. I can break that one down to you. We've got landscaping. I've talked about telecom. We've got trash can cleaning. I'm doing the car detailing on Thursday. So, I mean, the list just goes on. And I hope soon you guys will come over to Dom Baptist on Instagram, and maybe in a few months, but hopefully you will see a ton of different industries right here on my channel of me breaking down all of them. See, I do business breakdowns right here. I want to do that for tons of different industries so people can see all these different businesses. And I'm just going to have my DMs DMs are going to be more full than they are right now, especially when me and Declan start doing what we're going to do. It's pretty crazy.
Guys, you got to stay because Dom is giving away free videos. And I'm telling you, we're not gatekeeping anything, like no free course. It's all in this video. So Dom, we got so much to unpack here.
Yeah, a lot to unpack. And speaking of unpacking, let me come down here to show you guys something different than just trash can cleaning. Right here, we've got my business breakdown for landscaping. So this is one that I did obviously for my own company, but you can see right here, it's got almost 50,000 views completely for free organically. And I got a lot of DMs for this video right here. So let me click on this one and we can play it, show you guys exactly what it looks like, how I filmed it, everything else. But I just want to show you guys what a nice little promo video does look like for landscaping, which is a very, very normal industry that you guys would be working for. Today's business breakdown is landscaping. Is landscaping a good business model to get into in 2026? Let's break it down. You can technically get started in landscaping with very minimal amounts of money. As long as your first projects involve edging, rock, and mulch, then you can do a lot of that by hand. However, your revenue and your profit margins will skyrocket when you get your first dump truck. Profit margins average between 10 and 20% when you're first getting started. And yes, I realize that sounds horrible, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not that bad. Because number one, landscapers do a lot of revenue in a very small amount of time. And number two, most of that money is going back into the business, building up the net worth of the entire company. So over time as a business owner, you will definitely make your money. Now let's break down client acquisition. Is it easy to get customers? The short answer is yes, it is very easy to get clients for landscaping. All you have to do is film videos like the one you're seeing right here, and then you can run Facebook ads to those videos in your area, and you are good to go. Then you add Google local service ads to that, and it's complete overkill. You'll have more clients than you know what to do with. But don't worry, I explain all of that completely for free on my YouTube channel. So check out Dominic Baptist on YouTube. I break down all different types of businesses, exactly how to market them. Thanks for watching, and let me know in the comments which business model I should break down next. All right, so that was the landscaping breakdown. Like I said, that was for my own company. So in the beginning, I was doing this for my own businesses. I said, I'm not going to film for someone else. You know how valuable this is? You know how valuable 50,000 organic views is for a landscaping company? It can transform their business overnight. You want to know how I know? Because I did it. It transformed my land clearing and landscaping business. Two 24-year-old punk kids who had no connections at all in the Midwest. And we transformed a land clearing and landscaping business by doing one thing and one thing only, and that is filming videos, filming promos, exactly like the one you just saw, transformed our business. Why would it not transform other people's businesses? Why would it not change their lives? Why would they not want to work with you every single day? There's nothing that I'm doing that is that out of the blue, that is that crazy, that is that intricate. And once again, guys, I'm breaking down the whole editing of the video, in particular, this video right here, which is a pool cleaning breakdown. We're going to play this one as well. Actually, that's actually this pool cleaning video. That's another thing I want to break down as well, is that you can post more than one of the same video. This video right here is the same thing as this video right here. They're the same. However, the voiceover and the captions are different. So what I did right here is an actual ad. This is an ad for the company. So this is something that they could go and run Facebook ads to, and it's actually promoting the pool service. Edgar over here, it's promoting his company. Now this is promoting the business model. So that's where it comes in handy for me, because I'm actually promoting the business model itself, which brings in other people who want to start businesses, which guess what that does for me? It brings in more opportunity for young entrepreneurs or new entrepreneurs that are coming in that want to start companies. And guess what they'll need? Go high level. So boom, two birds, one stone. It is so simple, guys. You can take the same video and make, I said two, you can honestly make like 4 or 5. You can do unlimited. I could post so many different versions of these videos, but that's why it comes in handy so well. So let's break down the pool one. And I want to break down, how did I even find this guy? How did I find Edgar? Did he reach out to me? Did I reach out to him? Fun fact, he was just my pool guy. This is a guy that was just in my backyard once a week. And I went back there and I was like, hey, Edgar, do you mind if I film you? And he's like, why? And I'm like, because I want to post it on my channel. And I said, and do you have anything? Like, do you post anything? And he's like, no, I'm not really good at social media. I don't really know how. And I was like, okay, well, I mean, you can use this as a promo for yourself. You can run this as an ad. You can post it on your own social media. And he was super excited. I mean, he was like, no, wait, you're going to do this for free? Why would you do this for free? And I'm like, I'll explain later, but yeah, just let me film you. And while I was filming this and while I was filming him in the raw footage, I'm asking him questions. Like right here, I'm asking him questions. You guys don't see that or hear that, but I'm asking him about his business. I'm saying like, what are the profit margins? How much do you need to get started? How much revenue did you do this year? And he was really nice to answer all of these questions. And of course, we're going to do a complete business model breakdown for that in Blue Collar Cheat Code, which I can get to at the end. But it's me just breaking down the ins and outs of business owners' lives and business owners in different industries. And so he was really cool. Not everybody has to answer those type of questions, but he was awesome and he was able to answer those. And I'm putting it in a video breaking down the business model. But either way, this is what I did. I filmed an entire, this is probably, I don't know, 30 minutes, 30, 45 minutes of my time and his time where I just filmed him, cleaning out my pool. And then I was able to edit it in about 45 minutes. You're going to get to watch me edit it in this video and see exactly how I created this video. So without further ado, before I yap any further, let's play this one so you guys can see exactly how I filmed a promo for a pool cleaning company. And then I'm going to break down what we can do with this next and what I talked to Edgar about after it was posted. So let's play that right now. If you're a pool owner in Phoenix, Scottsdale, or the surrounding areas, then you need to get in touch with Edgar over at Cardina's Pool Service. Taking care of your pool goes way beyond just skimming for leaves and debris. There is so much more that goes into maintaining a perfect pool. And lucky for you, we do it all. We not only clean your pool every single week, but we also check up on all your pool equipment and we can even install it. We clean out your filters and maintain them. We also balance out your chemicals so your pool is in perfect condition every single week. This entire service to make sure that your pool is perfect every time you use it is only $140 a month. That's it. That's 4 separate visits, 4 separate cleanings for $140 each month. Maintaining a pool is not easy, and that's why you need Cardina's Pool Service ASAP. You should be spending your free time actually enjoying your pool, not taking care of it. So make sure to reach out to Edgar today and let's get that pool cleaned. Thanks, guys. And there we go. That is the pool cleaning ad. He can now run any type of ad to that. Facebook, he can run Google ads. He can use it in any way. He was super pumped. He was very excited. I can actually show a screenshot of his messages to me after it came out, after I sent it to him. He was very, very happy. So that was Edgar. So what did this actually do for him? And what did this actually do for me? Yes, I got footage out of it. Yes, I was able to post a business breakdown. Yes, I can put it in blue collar cheat code. I can talk about it online. I can talk about it on here with Declan. I can make a lot of content from it. So we know what it did for me, technically, as a YouTuber, as a social media person. But what did it do for him? This leads to so many different opportunities. It is not just a video that he can repost on his Instagram to his, 100 followers or whatever. That's not what it did. What it did is it opened up the floodgates for so many different things that he can market now. He could run this Facebook ad. If it does well enough, he could run this Facebook ad for years. There's nothing saying like, oh, he can't run this Facebook ad for more than 3 months or it's going to die out. That's not true. We're explaining a service. It's not something that's going to get outdated. It's pool cleaning. I mean, they've had pool cleaning for years. It's not like he's going to have to update this video all the time. That's not what you have to do, especially when you're running local Facebook ads. So he can run this ad for a very long time. Trust me, I've run the same ad for 3 years for my land clearing business. 3 years, run the exact same ad. Absolutely insane. He could do the same thing. That's going to bring him what? Customers. It's going to bring him leads. Let's say leads. Let's not even say customers. It's going to bring him leads. Now, where does a lead go? Where does a lead go for Edgar? I'm not trying to talk bad about Edgar, but he has no presence online. He doesn't even, I don't even think he has a website right now. He doesn't have anything for those leads to go into. He doesn't have a funnel. So what does that mean for the people watching? Ding, ding, ding. He's a perfect example of what we would want as an agency owner to recruit for a client. He is exactly what we'd want in a client.
Go high level, baby.
I told him about Go High Level. He lost his mind because he's using some pool software right now. And basically the only thing that does for him is routing. I mean, it's just like, it tells him where to go because obviously he's got, 15 stops or what, I don't remember how many stops. He has 7 or 8 stops a day. And so it just tells him where to go. But Google can do that and whatnot. And I actually am talking to Go High Level right now about adding the routing feature because I think it's really, really helpful. So hopefully GHL has routing soon. But either way, Go High Level is going to do 1,000 times more things that he needs. It's going to help him with the marketing. It's going to help him with the website. It's going to help him with the automation. It's going to help him with all of these things that he desperately needs because right now he's not doing anything. Everything's word of mouth. I love Edgar and he's actually supposed to stop my house today to clean my pool, but he's all word of mouth, dude. And I actually found him through a referral from my pool restoration company. When they were restoring my pool, they were like, hey, use Edgar, which is another great way, great method. Obviously referrals is an amazing method for outreach, but that's how he was getting all of his leads. And I'm like, dude, you've got to run some social media ads. You've got to have a presence. You've got to have a website. You've got to have automation. These are all things that you have to have. He needs to be texting me automatically every single Wednesday. He shouldn't be doing that by hand. He should have automation. So these are things that he now knows about because I talked to him about it while he was cleaning my pool and I was filming him. I spent the whole time telling him about GHL and how amazing it was. And now he's very excited. And of course he would want to work with me in seconds. I can pull up the messages. This guy would work with me in a heartbeat if that's the route that I wanted to go with Edgar and the pool cleaning company. And that's exactly what he would do with you. There's nothing special about me specifically that makes him want to work with me. It's more so just, I know what I'm talking about. And I have GHL and I have the opportunities that everybody watching, I'm assuming, also has, because you guys also use GoHighLevel.
Dom, I have a quick interjection. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is something I'm realizing as we're seeing this, because even I'm starting to, the wheels are starting to turn just to see how powerful it is. And correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think I've ever seen something in the high level space that has so many multiple use cases. Just like you said, remember you said one stone, 50 birds earlier. You know, this is a promo for you. This is a promo for them. This is a promo for their website. This is an ad you can run. This is a way to run ads for yourself. I mean, it seems like with these videos you can create that are ultra beginner friendly on high level, do all this stuff, you have so many different options. Like you build a website, end of story. There's not much you can do with that. With this, it's like, there's like so many different things you can do from one video. And from what you just said, you can repurpose and reuse and give away. It seems like you do the work once and you have just an absolute just arsenal of sales tactics and lead magnets to bring more people to high level. So I'm blown away by this, dude. I mean, this is, if you're a beginner, you have to try this, or even advanced, because you're advanced and you're doing it. So clearly.
Well, one thing that's really crazy about this is that, yes, you are correct. It can kill all these birds with one stone. But one of the things that we haven't really broken down is how an agency would utilize this for their own ads. We don't talk about running ads as an agency very often, especially on my channel. I think it's something that people overlook because maybe they don't have the capital in the beginning to do so, or you have to have a lot of things going correctly in order for an agency to run ads. You see it with the agencies that are doing 200, 300K a month. Of course, they're running ads, but what kind of ads are they running to get, general contractors in, to get pool cleaning companies in? What type of ads are they running? I don't care. This is what I would do. This is how I would run ads. I would take the exact videos that I filmed and I would utilize that. That is going to change business owners' lives. Nobody wants to go out and film their own business. They just don't want to do it because they don't know how, or they're busy. Like Edgar's not going to be able to put the tripod down and film himself and get all the angles. He would need someone there to do that. It's going to cost a ton of money. He's going to have to hire a team to come out there and film for him. He doesn't need to do that every single day. He needs one or two really solid videos, and then he needs the system. And you guys can do both of those things. So if you build a solid video, you can build a system out in the back end. But this is where it comes in handy. So if I take this video right here, I won't break it down for you guys. I don't have to play that one as well. But it's basically the exact same video that we just played, but instead it's me breaking down the business model itself. Now I could take this one and I could take the other business model breakdown. I could take this one with the trash can cleaning. I could take this one with the landscaping, put them all together and make the most perfect ad for my agency. Now I can completely reposition this and say, look at all these videos I did. Look at how crazy it's done. It's helped all these different business owners. If you guys want help, if you're struggling in this department, you don't know how to build the automation or run the Facebook ad or do any of these things, then definitely check out my agency. We are going to absolutely transform your business overnight. So that's something that you can do 100% as an ad for you, as an ad for your own agency, utilizing other people's service, other people's hard work, other people's businesses. So really, really cool. Just another one of the, like I said, birds that you're metaphorically killing with that stone.
No birds are being killed. No animals are being harmed in the video.
Yeah, no birds are actually dying. But this just blows my mind. There's so many more that I could break down.
Hey, Dom, let's look at one more and then let's get into the meat and potatoes of this so they can see exactly how this is done. So there's one more example to really solidify, and then let's really jump into showing them how to set this up and walking them through the entire A to Z process.
All right, I'm glad you bring it up. Let's switch it up, guys. Instead of these physical blue collar businesses, let's go to a restaurant. Let's do my buddy's sandwich shop out in Denver. So I'm going to show you guys how I filmed for a sandwich shop. This is completely different than land clearing, landscaping, trash can cleaning. This is an actual video for food. So let's check it out. If you happen to live near Boulder, Colorado, and you're looking for a new lunch spot, then you have to head west. Head West Sub Shop has finally expanded into the beautiful state of Colorado, and I promise you it's one of the best sandwiches you're ever gonna have. All fresh ingredients, meat, cheese, vegetables, and the sweetbread, well, you're just gonna have to find out for yourself, because videos and pictures do not do it justice. This is gonna be one of the best sandwiches you ever have in Colorado. And whether you want a turkey bacon ranch like the one you see in this video or a vegetarian sub, it doesn't matter. We've got it all right here at Head West. We'll see you there. And there you go. That is the one for the sandwich shop. I created an ad right there. Obviously, you can see I created an ad for Head West Sub Shop at the bottom because this is going on my account, but I would take this off, give it to the store owner, give it to the person that owns that restaurant, and then they would be able to post it and run ads. That was clearly an ad for their brand new location in Denver, and they can run that ad on Facebook all day long. And of course, they would want to work with me, I would assume, after I made a video like that for them. Very, very cool. That's another example. We've got tons of different examples and we've got tons more coming. Like I said, the car detailing, the window cleaning, they're all going to be on my channel very, very soon as business breakdowns and as ads for the company. So really, really cool. Let's get more in depth. Let's talk about how I did this, how I filmed this, how I'm reaching out, and most importantly, how I'm editing these videos so that you guys don't get super overwhelmed and look at something like this and go, no way, no chance I can make a video like that. That looks so professional, looks so insane. False. Going to my iPhone and it was edited on CapCut, which is free. Anyone can get it. Go download it right now. CapCut on Samsung or Apple. Super, super easy. And it posts straight to your social media accounts from CapCut. But don't worry, we're going to break that down. All right, guys. The first step, of course, is reaching out to the business owner and sending either the videos that you've already made, which once again, if you stick with me to the end of the video, possibly I'm going to give you some of those so that you can send them out to business owners. They want to see your work. They want to make sure that you're not scamming them or wasting their time. So you want to show them some of the cool videos that you've already done, what a promo is going to look like, or you can send them someone else's stuff. You could send them like, hey, I want to film a video like this and show them a viral clip that's already on Instagram. But yeah, there's so many different ways to reach out, guys. There's so many different DM methods, and showing that work and getting them excited and saying, hey, I'm filming a free promo. It's literally free, completely free. I'm going to film the whole thing. So that's obviously the first step. That is what I did with Bin Blasters right here. That's how I was able to film this video and their promo, which is right here. This is the actual ad that I created for Bin Blasters that they were able to use and they can now run ads to. So I basically reached out to them, showed them some of my videos of my land clearing videos and landscaping videos and those promos. And then they were like, yes, come meet us wherever we are at this time, at this hour, and film for us. So I'm going to take you guys into that day. I actually filmed it on my Meta Ray-Ban glasses, and you guys get to watch me meet up with these guys for the first time, talk to them, make small talk, ask them about their business, and literally watch me film with my iPhone, with my hand, how I filmed these videos down here and just how the day went. So really, really cool. You don't see that a lot on YouTube or Instagram or anywhere. Let's play that. Let's go into that and let's see exactly how I met up with these guys for the first time ever and film for them. All right, guys, check this out. We're out here in Surprise, Arizona with Bin Blasters. I got Spencer right here. I'm filming on the Meta glasses. And what was the cost for the monthly to store it here again? 300 something? 320? $320 a month stored here. This is the custom built Bin Blasters. It comes with the franchise. Oh. So this actually comes with the franchise here. Everything is already built, customized. You don't have to come up with the logo, anything like that. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how it works. We're going to go over some numbers, and yeah, I'm excited. This is the truck that they currently use. It is a Ram 1500. Honestly, I would probably do the same thing if you're a Ford guy. You get a Ford, but I mean, you're pulling a very, very lightweight trailer. This isn't that heavy, so you don't need anything too crazy. You don't have to go get an F350 for this. And yeah, we're gonna break over the numbers, and I've got everything I need to film. I've got my Meta glasses, of course. I've got the tripod, and then I brought the drone. So we're gonna go into all of that. Very excited. Can't wait. Yeah, let's do it. Excited. How do you clean the trash? Nice house. Oh yeah. We got the machine right here. I might get a little film of him starting up the machine.
4,000 PSI. Whew.
All right.
A lot of PSI.
And I got these going, so.
First thing down.
Yeah, I'm gonna do. We'll do a voiceover behind it too. So. That's the sticker. Puts the sticker on there for free advertising.
Majority of bins have like that lip.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
but this one doesn't have. It's a little more.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
I mean, this is like really. I mean, it's clean. I mean, it's a clean.
Yeah, it's a pretty clean one. Because of you guys, yeah.
Yeah, right. It's our 5th time doing this. Yeah, well, maybe we'll get a. Well, I'm sure we'll get a dirty one.
So as you can see, I'm just filming everything, literally everything. I know he's gonna do this 10 more times that day, or maybe 20 or 30 more times that day, but I'm still going to film it over and over again because you can never have too much footage. I can always go back, edit anything that I want, but I'm just gonna film every single angle, as you can clearly see right here.
All right, guys, we are here on the second stop. Pretty simple so far. Took about 5 to 10 minutes for the first stop, and that was because I was filming, obviously. He's showing me the ropes. So it's taking a little bit longer than how we usually do it, just so I can get the good angles. But once we've done a few of these, I get my shots. We're good. I can use this content for a super, super long time. For them, for my own companies, if I want to start bin blasters, you only really need 1 or 2 days of filming to get at least 50 to 100 pieces of content. So that's the purpose. I mean, you're running an ad. It's more so about what you're saying in the ad and everything behind that, which is of course what we're going to show you in this video. I'm going to break it all down for you guys, show you how we would film an ad like this. This is new to me. I didn't even know this was a business model until about 3 months ago, and now here we are actually seeing it in person. So pretty cool.
As far as maintenance of this thing, how often?
Just about to say that.
So during this part right here, Richie asked Spencer about the maintenance, then he just breaks down everything for us. He told us that the primary maintenance issues come from the power washer itself, but he said that's not very common. He also said you have to change the oil every once in a while, so that's pretty much it. There's not much to it.
How long is the hose?
Like 150.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. I think I'm an extra 50 honestly.
So you could take that to someone's backyard. That's perfect. My backyard needs it so bad. All right, guys. So far we've had a few stops already. We're only about an hour in. I've got a ton of footage I filmed on the drone. I could play some of that drone footage for you right now. Obviously, you guys know that I'm going to be taking all of this footage and showing you exactly how we edit it, what I'm going to do with the marketing aspect of a company like this that I've never worked in. I've never worked in this field before, but it just goes to show you that you don't have to be an expert in the field to be an expert in the marketing aspect. You just need to show exactly what the company does and make it quick, easy, and look good. And that's exactly what we're doing here with bin blasters, and I'm excited to see how it goes.
I'd also like to point out that Spencer was very nice with his time. He even showed us exactly how to run everything and operate it if we want to start our own company. So that was really cool.
Get a nice one of that.
Looks like
Mine
wood.
We got a dirty trash can here. Let's see if we can clean it up. Getting some aerial views. Once again, you guys will see all this stuff. I'll be
Once we got into the truck with Spencer, he was nice enough to break down all the expenses for the business, literally told us everything, kept zero secrets from us. He did not have to do this. This was really, really nice of him. If you want the longer form of this video, you want to hear the entire breakdown, all the expenses, everything in between on how to start a company like this, don't worry, I break it all down in Blue Collar Cheat Code, so check that out in the link in the description below, and you can watch it there when it's uploaded. All right, guys, this part was freaking awesome. We had a lady actually ask for the service right then and there in real time.
Okay, listen, if I come back and that thing is amazing, you're hired.
Hired? All right, we got it. We got it. We got you on camera saying that. We're good.
Yeah, no problem.
There you go.
It's one of them, man.
Now, this was just so cool to me because we got to see a potential sale live in action. That woman had no idea who we were. She was not signed up with these services at all. But after she saw us clean her neighbor's trash cans, she immediately approached us and asked if we would clean hers. And I told Spencer he should do it for free. It would be great for the video. And then I told her, I said, if we do it for free, you have to sign up for us next month. Both parties agreed. It made for an awesome part of this video, and we got the deal.
That was pretty successful. What are you doing right now? You're filling back up?
Filling it back up. Let it drain out.
All right, so filling this up. How many, can you ever judge how many gallons you use for the day? Or is it more like you don't even care? Because you don't pay for it?
Yeah, I don't care.
Because you don't pay for it. It's like, what is it, free water?
We pay an extra 100 a month.
Oh, 100 a month to
Just get
use the water?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
I feel like that's worth it. Yeah.
100% worth it. Yeah, so they're filling it up right now. Did 18 stops today. We'll calculate all of the numbers after that, but pretty simple, pretty easy day.
Yeah, not bad. And I mean, goal,
We got a bunch filmed.
yeah, the goal is, you know, someone else is out there doing it, and they're going from dusk till dawn,
Yeah.
cleaning bins throughout the freaking.
And what do you think the maximum amount of stops you could get with this setup exactly in one day?
Only issue with this is running out of water, I would think.
Okay.
That would be.
That and the route, but I mean, if everything's
route.
picture perfect, like 35, like max.
35 stops. Perfect.
35 to 40. If you're able to come back and fill it up, and the route is dense, yeah.
You heard it here first, folks. I'll see you guys on the next video.
All right, guys, I'm going to be breaking down how I edited the entire video. It is the first time in my life that I am showing from start to finish how I edited a video. Now, the whole edit itself took about 45 minutes, so this video of me editing the edit is actually going to be very difficult, but I'm going to try my best, and I'm not taking any shortcuts. You guys want to see me edit, you're going to see me edit. And if you're here to learn, then you will enjoy the video and you will watch the entire thing. So for that reason, let's get into it. Let me pull it up right here. I'm going to show you guys my mobile view because most of you watching are probably going to use your cell phones for this, and that's totally fine. That's what I use. There is a desktop view. I don't know it super well. I use the mobile every single time, but I might as well learn it a little bit more, and then I can do a video on the desktop, which would be way easier to film for me. But for right now, let's get into it. I screen recorded the entire thing, and I'm going to put it up right here, and we're going to get into the video. How did I edit this? How did I do it from start to finish on the app CapCut? You can get CapCut right now if you have iPhone or Android. I highly recommend CapCut. It does take a ton of storage, so after you download the video, when you're done editing, you should always delete it afterwards or put it on a hard drive somewhere, or else you're going to take up hundreds, and I mean hundreds of gigabytes from one freaking app. But I can break all that down in another video. Let's get into it. Let's talk about how did I edit this from start to finish using the app CapCut. All right, guys. So right when you get into the app, you can see you will pull up all of your videos and you can click on the ones that you want to use. I'm clicking on every single video that I made for the pool cleaning guy. So I'm going to click on every single one. They're going to be in order from when I filmed them. And then there we go. Boom. Everything is right here. I can now scroll through it, edit it, change it, adapt it. And that's what we're going to be doing in this video right here. So that's the first step. Always put everything in. Do not do this one at a time, one video, each step. Don't do that. Do every single video and you'll get a ton of footage. It's going to look very long. We've got 9 minutes and 16 seconds. We need to reduce that 9 minutes of raw footage down to 30 seconds, 45 seconds, maybe a minute. Usually promos at around a minute are a little long, but I'll be honest, it's very hard to take a video like this and make it less than a minute just because there's so many cool shots. So let's go into how I actually edit this, because I think it's going to be really, really cool for you guys when you see that it's not as intricate as you may think. I don't just find the scene and go, wow, this is a perfect scene and change it and adapt it based off of that. I more so just look for moving shots. I'm looking for anything where it's moving. As you can see right here, it's a nice moving shot. I love when the camera is moving. I don't like when the camera is just standing still, especially if I'm shooting a drone shot and I want really fast, quick paced edits. You got to remember, I'm taking a lot of footage right here and I'm making it so much quicker and shorter. So as you can see, I just cut that video and then I just cut that one right there. Basically, in a nutshell, I'm trying to get rid of all the fat. I take all the fat off the edges. Anything that I do not want, I'm going to delete immediately. I know it's not going to be in the final edit. So the first step is to go through every single video and just start cutting all the scenes you know you're not going to use within the videos that you posted, and just cut all the scenes that you know you're not going to use. And that's exactly what I'm doing right here. I'm cutting everything that I like and making sure that I remove everything that I don't. And I usually start with the drone shots. If I'm doing anything drone related, I always start with the drone shots because in my opinion, those are the easiest ones to edit, because 90% of drone shots aren't very good. They're kind of not stable or they're choppy. I would say only about 10% of drone footage is ever used within the actual edit. All right, guys. So what I just did right here is I adjusted the loudness of every single clip. I don't want you to hear any background noise at all. So that's why I clicked on it, clicked on the sound, reduced the volume to 0, and then I clicked loudness adjustment and made sure that everything was quiet. So this entire video is completely silent. It'll all make sense in the end. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start cutting it again. Anything that I don't need, I cut. I want as much cut as possible so the rest of the edit is super easy for me to do. So all this stuff of me moving around, like I don't need any of this. I just want to show the actual work being done. I want the worker. I want the service. I'm telling a story. I'm basically telling a story right here. So as you can see, we've got a good shot of him moving. So I'm going to take that clip right there. I'm going to cut it real quick. You're going to be doing a lot of cutting and deleting. That's most of what editing is. It's just cut, delete, until you have about 45 seconds to a minute of really good footage of the person or the business owner doing the work. So as you can see, cutting, deleting. We're just going to keep doing this over and over again until we have every angle that I want. I love different angles. I love showing all the different spots. That's why I'm moving around in these videos. All right, guys. So as you can see right here, you can actually take a clip and adjust it by moving left to right. So that's what I'm doing right here. I'm moving left to right. You can actually see how long the clip is too. 2 seconds, 20.7 seconds, whatever it may be. We're going to end up editing a lot of these clips to be about 1 to 1.5 seconds each. That's the sweet spot when you're trying to get as much as possible into a very short amount of time. So if you're struggling on that aspect, just do 1 to 1.5 seconds on each clip, on each angle, and you will see a really, really cool video when it's all said and done, as long as it flows. I'm telling you guys, this is not that complicated. Anyone can really make a good video. It's more so just about knowing how to do it, which is what you're finding out right here. So I'm taking away more. I keep editing, cutting, deleting. I don't need any transitional clips here. So where I'm moving around, I get rid of anything where the camera is moving like that. It's just wasted footage. It was just me walking to the other side of the pool. So we're going to continue to do that. Delete these over and over again. I'm finding different angles that I like. Cut, delete. I like that angle right there. So I'm probably going to keep that one for now. This is a good one. It flows really well. This is also a really good angle. I like all these. I'm probably going to end up adjusting the brightness and everything. It's not super bright in this one, but I can show you guys exactly how to do that as well. Do you guys notice that we're at 5 minutes and 56 seconds? We had over 9 minutes. We've already gotten rid of 3 minutes of footage already. This is going to happen really, really quickly. You're going to constantly be deleting stuff, and you're going to notice that 9 minutes of raw footage, 20, 30 minutes of raw footage is going to quickly go down to about a minute when everything is said and done. It's kind of hard. It doesn't make sense. You're like, how can I take a huge video that took me 20, 30 minutes to film and get it down to only a minute of footage? Well, trust me, when you figure out this method, it's super easy because you're constantly taking things out. Like right here, check this out. I love how I edit this part. I'm trying my best to showcase him pick this up. So I stop it right there and I cut it. And then I'm going to cut it about 2 or 3 more times because I don't need the full video of him picking it up and getting out the filter. So how do I make this even faster, quicker, but still make sense for the viewer? Well, check it out. I'm cutting all these different spots and then I'm just getting rid of a lot of the fluff. Right now we have 5 different cuts just for one little scene of him taking out the filter and putting the leaves into the skimmer right there. We've got 5 different cuts. So now I'm gonna start getting rid of a lot of the stuff that we don't need within that cut. All right, guys, now we're at a completely different angle. We're gonna do the exact same thing. Get rid of all the fluff that we don't need until we have just a few different spots from each angle. Now he's using a completely different piece of equipment. So we wanna make sure that we get that in there as well. Same thing, it's a lot of repetition. You're just doing the same thing over and over and over again, guys. There's no secret or any crazy knowledge that you need in order to make a video like this. The more you watch me break down all my edits, the more you're gonna be like, wow, I can definitely do this. This is not that complicated whatsoever. And it's true. It really isn't that complicated. So we're still going through all these videos. We're trying to get rid of anything that we don't need, any transitional clips we don't need. Once again, nothing too complicated. I'm going to keep watching. He's scraping off the edge of the pool. I kind of want that in there because it shows something different that he's doing rather than just getting leaves out of the pool. I like that scene right here. As you can see, he's pushing away the dirt. So I like that he's pushing that away. I'm going to end up doing something with that. I'm going to cut that out right there. Make sure we get that scene. I don't need him doing it like 9 times. So if he keeps going and pushing that out, I don't need 4 or 5 of those clips. I only need 1 or 2. Now this part is really cool because he's going to do this around the entire area of the pool. He's going to go around the whole thing, or at least half of the pool. And I don't need that. That's going to take forever. That's going to take 20 something seconds of him walking all the way down, pouring the chemicals in. So I'm cutting it at all these different spots. I'm going to go back and eventually get rid of all the excess. And you're going to see him go around the entire pool from a ton of different cuts and different angles in like 4 or 5 seconds instead of 20 seconds, which is how long it actually took. So this is really, really good. Make sure that you do this whenever you have something that could be time-lapse, something that takes a long time. We can talk about time-lapse videos soon. I didn't have any time-lapse videos in this one, so we don't have to worry about that. But that is a really good workaround. Now he's walking to his truck, so I might need this. I don't know yet. A lot of times I don't know until the end of the video if I need certain clips. Do I need him actually walking to the truck? Maybe, maybe not. I'll find out later. A lot of times I find out later when I'm doing the voiceover. We're going to get to the voiceover part soon too. But just for the time being, I'm going to cut up everything that I need. And notice, guys, we're at 2 minutes and 22 seconds. We were at 9 minutes and now we're already down to 2 minutes and 22 seconds. So quick, so fast. I'm telling you, this is just, I love talking about this stuff. I love watching the edits because it's crazy how you can just explain and tell a story just with your iPhone, going out there and filming somebody cleaning your pool, and you can make a really cool video about it, and you can run ads to it, and you can change a business's life by doing something as simple as this. And look at all these edits. I mean, we're going back and we're watching all the different clips. Now, as I'm watching this is all something we did right now. You saw it in real time. You saw me start with raw footage and get to this point in real time. Doesn't it look cool? Doesn't it look like an actual promo video? We didn't do anything special at all. We just took the clips that we wanted, the nice little transitional clips that we wanted, and we made them all about 1 to 2 seconds each. That one's way too long. You notice that was 5.5 seconds. We don't want that. Way too long. So I'm going to end up shortening that, getting rid of that. I'm trying to find the angle that I want. I think I wanted that one right there. So now I'm going to get rid of the 4-second clip, most likely. Yep. Or I'm splitting that. So we're going to split that right there. And as you can see, we've got a really nice transition clip that goes into him pulling the skimmer up. Once again, not rocket science. It doesn't, it might sound more complicated than it is. We're just trying to get videos of movement. I like movement. I don't like when things are standing still. So I like that he's, under the water in this scene, and you can see it underneath the water. It's a different aspect. It's a different angle. I like different angles. I like quick paced angles. I want every single scene to be about 1 to 2 seconds, maybe 1.2, 1.3 seconds each. And now we're back on this scene, which I talked about earlier, and we're probably going to get rid of some of that in the middle, but we're already at 2 minutes, guys. So this is starting off really, really good. We still need to reduce about half of the footage. So there's some stuff in here we probably don't need. So I'm getting rid of some of these. And once these are completely taken out, the video will make a lot more sense. So this is me just going through it. I'm obviously eyeballing it. I'm seeing what I want to do. I'm basically now just trying to shorten everything. I want it way shorter than what we have. 2.2 seconds is way too much. 1.2 is a really good sweet spot. I'm going to do the same thing for here. 5.5 seconds is way too big. So we're going to try to find a much sweeter spot. Boom, got rid of that there. And we're just going to keep doing this until we have every single transitional clip at about 1 to 2 seconds even or 1.2, something along those lines. 1.5 right there, 1.0. That might be a little too quick, but let's check. That one's at 2.8. Getting rid of that one down to 0.8. 0.8 might be way too quick. Let's check. Actually, no, that looked really, really good, but we might extend it just a little bit more. There you go, 1.2. But I did like how it's going one way, boom, and then it switches to the other way. We're gonna make that a little bit longer though. It's still really, really quick. Boom and boom. Love that. That's a great shot right there. Gonna adjust it a little bit more, and then that's it right there. That's a perfect transitional shot, guys. Next, we've got the one of the skimmer pulling up. So I like this shot right here. That's pretty quick. I might go back and change that later. But once again, as you guys can see, it's very obvious what I'm doing. I'm taking any video that's over 2 or 3 seconds and I'm shortening it down to about 1.2 seconds, maybe 1.5. But the goal, like I said in the beginning, is to keep every single clip at about 1 to 2 seconds. And then you'll notice this really good transition that it makes it very easy for people to watch, especially when you're watching a Facebook ad or a Google ad or a social media post. You're getting all these different angles that keep people interactive. They keep people intrigued about the video, and it's telling a story. That's the purpose. Is we're trying to tell a story of what this company does. This is a pool cleaning company. His name is Edgar. This is what he does for you. This is how much he charges for that. And we're basically just telling a story. I just filmed all this in my backyard with my iPhone. It only took about an hour to film and then another 45 minutes to edit it. And so far, so good. So we're going to keep on going. We're going to keep shortening these. You guys can see exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to keep all the raw footage in this video so you guys can watch me from start to finish. I know it's a little difficult to watch on the mobile view just because you can't see what my fingers are doing. But so far, almost everything that I've done has been so simple. I'm just cutting and deleting and then changing how long each scene is, just like this right here. So super, super easy. Right now, I'm looking for a really good opening shot. So the opening shot for me, a lot of the times, is just a drone shot that's starting low and then coming high. And as you can see right here, I'm adjusting the speed. So you can actually adjust the speed within the clip. So it starts off normal, goes really fast, and I'm moving that over. So we can have this really cool transition where it starts off slow and then goes very, very fast as it goes up and then stops. So I'm gonna let myself do that real quick until I get the perfect sweet spot. And then usually I'll take a song and I'll make sure the beat drops like right when it goes all the way to the top. So pretty cool. It's a little shaky just because we haven't fully downloaded the file, but it looks pretty good. So now that we have our opening drone shot, we can go back in and get rid of all the excess transitions we don't need. We're sitting at 1:38. 1:38, absolutely beautiful. Remember earlier in this video, we were at 9 minutes. Now we're at only 1:38, which is beautiful. We're gonna get that down to about a minute. Hopefully we can get it maybe a little bit longer than a minute, but about a minute is a perfect promo. If you can get something done in 30 seconds, even better. 30-second ads are the best. I'm just way too OCD. I have way too many clips, way too many edits. There's just no way I can make a 30-second promo, but I promise I'm gonna try to get better at that. So now we're going through, we're doing the same thing over and over again. Repetitiveness. A lot of this video is just going to be me repeating myself over and over again until you guys get it in your head. We are just cutting, deleting, trimming, constantly trimming videos to make them 1.2 seconds or 1.3, 1.4 until we have enough transitional shots that the video makes the most sense for us. So still going through that. There we go. Cutting that one right there. Gonna do that again. And there's Edgar walking around. That looks good. I really like this shot, but I zoomed in on him. As you can see, I zoomed in on him. I don't want any of the zoom in this video. So I now have to edit out the part where I zoomed in. So I want just the point where he is zoomed in. So that's what I did there. Now this part is really, really cool. Like I said, I'm going to edit out the parts that I don't want. So we're going to either trim that or just delete it in general until we have 2 or 3 clips. And then same thing right here. We're doing the same thing. We're editing this out, trimming. 1.7 seconds was too long. 1.3 is way better. We're going to see if we're going to trim this one right here. Waiting for the next scene. Everything looks good so far. That one's too long, way too long. trim that one to 1.1 seconds. I don't want people staring for too long. I don't want people staring for 2 or 3 seconds at one freaking scene, guys. So we're going to delete that one. Next scene right here is a little too long as well, 1.2. Keep trimming, keep making sure. Now we're down to 1:27 seconds for the final edit. We still need to trim. There's a lot of videos in here. This one's so long. Like, what is this video? This is ridiculous. So we're going to trim this one completely and get rid of anything that we don't need. Trim it right there, cut it. And let's see, we're going to get rid of one of these, or we're just going to shorten them. Let's see what looks best, which angle looks best. And there we go. Now this part, obviously way too long in the beginning. We're going to cut it right there, and then delete the middle. So let's see what we got. I'm trying to find my favorite part. I think I like right here where he's like walking up the stairs. So I'm going to keep that part in. And then boom, now look at that. We just took out so much. We took out like 2 or 3 seconds just right there. And then we got rid of a massive scene. And then we've got the ending scene, which is him going into his truck, and then the final drone shots at the end. So now we're down to 1:24, get rid of a lot of the drone shots we don't need. And we're going to take some of those drone shots eventually and put them in the middle of the video. We don't need drone shots at the beginning and end. We can have some drone transitions in the middle. So as you can see, I'm taking that and I'm putting it right in the middle. And that's going to add a little bit of like different angles, I guess, to the middle of the video, which helps with engagement, helps people go, oh, wow, that's a cool shot. I didn't see that coming. You know, so we don't have to have all drone shots at the beginning or all drone shots at the end. We can move them around, put them into different transitional shots and throw them in there. And then, of course, at the end, it would be him loading up his truck. But once again, I might not have that in there. I don't know yet. This is me reacting to my edit, so we'll react to that when we get to it. And now we are looking up the sound. So this is me going through the list of different sounds that I want to do. Basically, you can go to the trending sounds. There's carnival. There's vlog. I usually go to vlog, or I'll just type something in at the search bar. And once again, I'm really OCD about this part. I go through so many different sounds. I'm going to go through all of these and see which ones make the most sense. So this is just me kind of going through every single sound. Which one do I like? Which one do I not like? I will play some of those sounds for you guys so you can hear them. But ultimately, as you can see, I only listen to the first 1 or 2 seconds before I make my decision. And then I typed in marketing. So we're going to look up different marketing sounds. Now we're going to look up upbeat sounds. Yeah, that didn't work at all. Now we're going to look up travel sounds. We're getting better, but it's still not what I want. I'm going to type in sunny. That wasn't what I wanted at all. Now we're going to type in rock. Look for rock music. Maybe I want something a little more intense. Too intense. Nope, let's type in country music. Nope, that didn't work either. See, as you guys can see, I am very OCD about my music and my editing style. All right, guys, we're gonna check this one out. All right, now I'm trying to adjust it for the beat. See, didn't go up, it didn't hit the beat. It's a little bit better. No. It's not hitting where I want it to hit. So as you guys can see, I'm trying to adjust the speed of when it goes up, the drone shot goes up, based off when that beat hits. All right, not terrible. All right, guys, see where it says record? We're gonna hit the record button, and this is how we're gonna do the voiceovers. So I'm gonna try multiple attempts at this, and I'm gonna do a voiceover, and then I'm gonna keep doing this over. You can see right here that I'm talking, and that's allowing me to see where the voiceover is actually occurring. And you can type right here in the teleprompter what you want it to say. So if you have a script, you can read it straight from the teleprompter. If you're not good at just improvising and talking on the fly, this is for people who want to do voiceovers. I think they work really, really well. So check this out. This is where I record everything else that goes into it. So obviously I'm going to do that. You can type your script up here, and then you can adjust and change the voiceover like that. You can even turn the volume up, turn it down. You can delete it, you can move it, and that is how you can basically change anything in the voiceover, and you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to go through this and say it perfectly every single time. You can film a voiceover, edit the parts you don't like, and move it to wherever you want in the video. It's so nice. The more you know about this software, the more you know about CapCut, the better your life is gonna be, because it just makes editing so much easier. And that is how you do the voiceovers. That's really, really important. The better your voiceovers are, the better your videos are going to perform. I promise you, voiceovers for ads work really, really well. So what we're gonna do here is we're actually going to take the voiceovers and we're going to make sure they all sound exactly alike. We want to put them so close together that there's no space in between the words. So that's what we're going to be doing in this entire section, is making sure that the voiceover sounds like it's one fluid motion, because obviously this was a ton of different clips, ton of different voiceovers. I did not do this in one fluid motion. So that's what we're going to be doing right here. And debris. There is so much more, goes way beyond just skimming for leaves and debris. See, and now when we play it, it should sound perfect. There is so much more that goes into maintaining a perfect pool, and lucky for you, we do it. And we're just going to keep doing this over and over again until it all sounds amazing. I'm also going to be deleting some scenes that we don't need. After they're deleted, everything should look and sound a lot better. Lucky for you, we do it all. We not only clean your pool every single week, but we also check up on all your pool equipment, and we can even install it. We clean out your filter. We're going to move that voiceover over right there, play it back. Pool every single week, but we also check up on all your pool equipment, and we can even install it. We clean out your filters and maintain them. We also balance. We're going to move that voiceover as well. See if that looks good. And maintain them. We also, like I said, guys, just adjusting and maintain them. We also balance out your chemicals so your pool is in perfect condition every single week. This entire huge space in between there. Let's move it closer. Every single week. This entire, and we're going to do this for the entire thing. The whole video, we're moving clips around, nothing too crazy here. So this is very important. I'm telling a story, like I've said. So what I'm doing is I'm moving the clips that tell the story of the voiceover. So when I'm talking about the chemicals in the pool, I have to add that in when I talk about it. So you can see exactly what's happening when I'm saying it. Filters and maintain them. We also balance out your chemicals so your pool is in perfect condition every single week. This entire service to make sure that your pool is perfect every time you use it is only $100. Now we're going to push that closer together. Is too much space. Time you use it is only pushing that one together too. Every time you use it is only $140 a month. That's it. And so forth and so forth. We're just going to keep pushing them together. Maintaining a pool is not easy, and that's why you need Cardina's pool service. Now we're at near the end. We're going to push this one closer together as well. Pool service ASAP. You should be spending your free time actually enjoying your pool, this should be not taking care of it. Ones that we have. So we'll push that. Make sure to reach out to Edgar. Everything should be right next to each other. Taking care of it. So make sure to reach out to Edgar today and let's get that pool cleaned. And now we can easily see how long the video should be, because it shouldn't be much longer than the voiceover itself. So now we can edit out all the stuff that we don't want. That's it. That's 4 separate visits, 4 separate cleanings for $140 each month. Maintaining a pool is not easy, and that's why you need Cardina's pool service ASAP. You should be spending your... So now I'm looking for the final shot. I'm trying to find good transition clips and final shots. That's what I do for the end of this video right here. All right, now we're going through the entire section. We're going to take a lot of these drone shots at the end, and we're going to try to figure out how do we want to end this video and some of the transition clips. I like this shot a lot, so I'm going to extend it. I also like this shot in the pool. We're going to take that one over. Remember, I talked about this in the beginning. I said I'm going to take a lot of the drone shots and put them anywhere into the mix. That's kind of what I'm doing right here. Taking all these different transition shots at the hot tub, the different compartments of the pool, a lot of these drone shots, and I'm putting them in the middle of the video. That way we have tons of different angles, which looks really good. Now we're at the end of the video. We need to find a good conclusion. How do we want to do this? I don't think I want him walking to the truck as the end of the video. So now we're going to extend the drone shots, try to find a really good balance to the drone shots and the regular iPhone shots. As you can see, I really like that shot right there, but I don't know if it's good enough to be the final shot of the video. I do like this. I like where it goes away. I think that's a really good shot. This was not, I thought that would be a better shot than it was, and it wasn't very good. So I just deleted it entirely. And yeah, basically for a couple minutes here, I'm just looking for that final shot. What is the final one that's going to end this video with a great conclusion? I think it's going to be right here. I think it's going to be that final drone shot that goes all the way to the top of the backyard. I think that's going to be it. Perfect. Sometimes this will take a while. It'll take a while to find that final shot or that beginning shot. That hook is really, really important, but the last shot of the clip is also really important. And I just get rid of this entirely. Now we're going to go through the whole thing. We're just going to break it all down and see if there's anything else that I need to add or take away. All right, guys, we're still stuck on that one shot of him at the truck. Do we want it? Do we want to leave it? We're going to take it completely out, delete the whole thing. It's gone. There was no way for us to really use it, so we completely deleted it, and now we're fading. So when we fade the audio at the end, it makes this song actually fade away into the distance. We're going to fade the front too, so the beginning and the end of this final clip will be faded. You'll understand why in a second when I play it. So we're going to fade the front and fade the back. Now let's listen to it. So there you go. Now we have a beautiful fade in and fade out. All right, let's go back to the beginning and let's check it all out. We're going to play it a little bit, see if there's anything we want to change. So let's play it. If you're a pool owner in Phoenix, Scottsdale, or the surrounding areas, then you need to get in touch with Edgar over at Cardina's Pool Service. Taking care of your pool goes way beyond just skimming for leaves and debris. There is so much more that goes into maintaining a perfect pool. Good. Lucky for you, we do it all. We not only clean your pool every single week, but we also check up on all your pool equipment, and we can even install it. We clean out your filters and maintain them. We also balance out your chemicals so your pool is in perfect condition every single week. This entire service to make sure that your pool is perfect every time you use it is only $140 a month. That's it. That's 4 separate visits, 4 separate cleanings for $140 each month. All right, guys, all in all, it sounds good. It all lines up. Everything looks pretty good. There's just a few other tips and tricks we're going to do at the end. We're going to increase the voice of me saying thanks at the end there. And then we're just going to keep going through and see which parts we want to take out. Right now, we're at 50 seconds, guys. 50 seconds is perfect. That's such a good amount for a promo video. It's not all the way to a minute. It's a little bit more than 30 seconds. So this is great. I love the timing. I love this video so far. There's a few things that we're obviously going to change. As I'm going through everything, there's some timing issues I don't like. Some clips that need to be extended, some that need to be cut. So I'm going through each one and I'm just extending certain clips and cutting certain ones. So I deleted that one right there. I'm probably going to delete a few more. Maybe make some a little bit longer. As you can see, I am adding more length to this clip, and I'm going to adjust a few other ones, try to find the best angles. This is the stuff at the end that's, like I said, really OCD. It's kind of just perfecting something that could have easily been posted as is, but it's how I work. It's what I do. So that's what I'm going to be doing for the last like 10 minutes of this. I'm also going to be adjusting the color. So the color, and then we're going to go over the captions, the titles, captions, and all that stuff. So once we go through all that in this final segment, you'll understand exactly how to create a promo like this. But yeah, this is the fun part. Basically just going in, changing all of the little angles, making sure everything matches up to the voices, and yeah, so we're gonna do that right here. Looks good. This is one of my favorite clips right here. I love this where he's picking everything out. I even edit this part a little bit. I want it even faster than it already was, so we deleted that entire first part. We didn't need him picking it up exactly. We just needed the second part of that, so I cut that off. And as you can see, we've got a much faster transition now. It looks amazing. All right, guys, I want to start adjusting some of these clips. What I mean by adjustment is the color scheme. So you click on it and you go over to adjust. It's right there, adjust. Click on that. And this is where you can change the auto adjust. See the brightness? Look at everything, the colors. So they all just pop way more. You can do this and click apply to all, and it applies to every single clip. So that's what we're going to be doing for the next couple of minutes, adjusting the clips, making sure that they all look the same, but they also all look really good. You don't want to overdo this. You don't want to take the saturation and pull it all the way up like that. It just looks insane. Water is not that blue, at least, in a pool like that. And greens are not that green, unless we're in the freaking tropical rainforest or something. That's not what it's going to look like. It was a cloudy day, so I need to adjust it based off of that. I want to brighten it up a little bit. It was still a little cloudy, like I said, on that day. So we're going to try to adjust as much as we possibly can. And we're going to make this look bright and good, but not too bright and not too good. We just want it to look nice enough for a nice little Facebook ad or a post for social media for a local type of business. We're not trying to be the next Nike or Apple. That's not the point of this marketing campaign. It is to look like we shot it on our iPhone, which is exactly what we did. So we're just going to be adjusting the brightness, adjusting the color scheme on all of these until they all kind of match. Yes, I realize that you can just click apply to all, but some spots are not the same as others. So some have to be adjusted differently than others, even when you apply it to the same on everything. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm going to the other ones and I'm adjusting them based off of maybe how cloudy it was in that video, or the drone shots are going to look completely different. See, the drone shots are way more aggressively blue. So we're going to take those drone shots and we're going to adjust them down. We do not want them to be that blue. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing for the next couple of minutes, just adjusting every single thing. Pretty boring, nothing too crazy. And like I said, don't make those colors so absolutely bright and vibrant that people just go, whoa, that's a very blue pool. That's a very green tree or grass or patio or whatever it may be. You don't want the people to know that you clearly color adjusted all of this so exponentially crazy that it's all they think about during the whole video. You just want the colors to pop and you want your video to look good. So that's kind of what we're doing. We're making sure the colors pop where you can see exactly what's going on, but we don't want it to distract the audience from what we're trying to portray, which is this is a pool cleaning company and we want it to look good. We want it to sound good. And that's exactly what we're doing in 50 seconds. 50 seconds of this video right here. So there we go. Once the color schemes are all corrected, the next big thing that we're going to do is the text. So I'm excited to get into that. We're going to be doing captions next. Captions are really strange. Some people love them. Some people hate them. Facebook sometimes likes them. Sometimes Facebook hates them. So what I'll do is I'll save it just like I'm doing right now. I'm exporting it and I'll export it with no captions. You should always do this. Export your video before you add in text and captions. Once you export it, you now can go back in or you can share it directly to TikTok or Instagram, whatever you want to do. And then you can make a new one while using the exact same file with captions. So we're going to click on add text right there. Click add text. And then these are all the different templates. So this can get really confusing because there's so many options. I always go to fonts and I click on trend. This is what I always do. I think it looks really, really good. And you'll just text it right here. Type in whatever you want. And you can just go through the list of different things that you want to type, what looks good, what doesn't. Sometimes if you type in too much, it doesn't look good because it takes away from that amazing video that we just made. So this first example that I do is way too much. I type all this stuff. I type in like the city and where we're located and all that stuff. It's just too much. It's way too much in the beginning. We have multiple lines. We do not want multiple lines. It's okay to have multiple lines sometimes, and you'll see it in this video, but no, this is too much. And what I'll do is I'll go over to styles. So whenever I make a font, I go to styles and then I click on the surrounding highlight right here, the white highlight with the black font. Sometimes I'll do black highlight with white font, but that's basically what I do. It pops, it makes it look really good. And I'll do something like that, but this isn't going to work. It's too much. There's way too much going on, especially in the opening. We do not want that. So I'm going to change that real quick. We're going to edit it and we're going to change it to something that's less wordy. So let's type that in right now. I said, hey, pool owners, and then let's see how that looks. So what we'll do is we'll actually copy that text and then move it over. You don't have to type it in every single time. You can just copy it and then type it in from there. And we can just do this literally every single time. It makes life so much easier. Copy, paste, copy, paste. We're just going to keep doing that. And we're basically just going to summarize each section. I like having captions, especially when you're doing it not in a real time caption, but we're just doing summary captions, which is what this is. I like having nice quick summaries, and every like couple seconds we add in a new summary. So we've got, hey, pool owners, Edgar at Cardenas Pool Service. I'm putting that in there so it sounds great. We're copying it again, and we're doing this over and over again. These are what I call like summary text, where it doesn't go with the words. I'm going to show you what that looks like in a second, but it's just a nice little summary and people can read it if they want to. But that's kind of what this is. Now I'm going to delete all these and we're going to try something new. So this is called auto caption. This is where it gets a little crazy. Click on auto caption. We're going to have AI do all of this for us, and we're going to choose the template that we want. So let's go to the templates, and we're going to try any of these. It doesn't matter. We're just going to try one, see what it looks like. If we don't like it, we're going to go back in and change it. But let's click one real quick and see what it looks like. I think we're going to go with that one at the top right. There we go. Double click that and click generate. It's going to generate the caption based off of what we said. So if you're not talking in the video, then it cannot generate a caption. So that's what we're doing. We're basing it off the voiceover. As you can see, it just took everything from the voiceover and it typed it all out, and it does it by the second that we're talking. Like, it literally takes every word and types it while I'm speaking. Check this out. If you're a pool owner in Phoenix, Scottsdale, or the surrounding areas, then you need to get in touch with Edgar over at Cardenas Pool Service. Taking care of your pool goes way beyond just skimming for leaves and debris. There is so much more that goes into maintaining a perfect. So that's pretty cool, but I hate that font. That was not a good font. I'm going to delete the entire thing. We're doing it again. We're going to find a way better font. So we're going to go back to templates, and there's one that I use all the time. I bet if you guys have watched my videos, you know exactly which one it is. I'm going to go find it real quick. It's way down here. Once I find it, we're going to import that one, and I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to end up using. There it is. It's the one with kind of the neon green and orange. So let's generate that and see what it looks like. I already know what it looks like. I already know I'm going to love it. This is the one that I'm going to be using. It's just really clean. It's really good for business. It's really good for promos, and let's check it out. I'm going to bring it down a little bit. If you're a pool owner in Phoenix, Scottsdale, or the surrounding areas, then you need to get in touch with Edgar over at Cardenas Pool Service. Taking care of your pool goes way beyond just skimming for leaves and debris. There is so much more that goes into maintaining a perfect pool. And lucky for you, we do it all. We not only clean your pool every single week, but we also check up on all your pool equipment, and we can even install it. We clean out your filters and maintain them. We also balance out your chemicals so your pool is in perfect condition every single week. This entire service to make sure that your pool is perfect every time you use it is only $140 a month. That's it. That's 4 separate visits, 4 separate cleanings for $140 each month. Maintaining a pool is not easy, and that's why you need Cardenas Pool Service ASAP. You should be spending your free time actually enjoying your pool, not. And there you go. That's it. So I'm going to change some of the words here. Cardenas, I do not want there to be a apostrophe, so I take that out right there. You should always double check the spelling, make sure it's all correct, because that can happen a lot with AI. It could spell something wrong or not know what you're saying. But I love this font. I'm not going to change anything, no color scheme. We're just going to go back, make sure everything is aligned. I think this looks really good. I love the way that it is. I'm going to end up using this as my final edit. And then, of course, we're going to play it at the end so we can break it all down. But that's going to be a main majority of what all of this is. I mean, once you have the videos all edited to 1 to 2 seconds per clip, once you have the adjustment for the saturation, once you have the little song in the background, and then once you have that nice, clean caption that follows your words with the voiceover, that is just an incredible video. Yes, I knocked it out in about 45 minutes. That's not going to be what everybody does, but it is how I work because I've done it for so long. I think a lot of you guys could do this in about an hour to 2 hours. The better you get, you can knock it out in 30 to 45 minutes, but it can absolutely transform your business life. So let's go through the whole thing from start to finish and let's see what this thing looks like. We're exporting it right now. We're going to download it, and they're going to give us an option to post it on Instagram and TikTok. We're not going to do that quite yet. We'll break that part down later. But for right now, let's go back. Let's watch it. Let's see if it's exactly what we wanted from start to finish. I'm going to play that for us right now. If you're a pool owner in Phoenix, Scottsdale, or the surrounding areas, then you need to get in touch with Edgar over at Cardina's Pool Service. Taking care of your pool goes way beyond just skimming for leaves and debris. There is so much more that goes into maintaining a perfect pool, and lucky for you, we do it all. We not only clean your pool every single week, but we also check up on all your pool equipment, and we can even install it. We clean out your filters and maintain them. We also balance out your chemicals so your pool is in perfect condition every single week. This entire service to make sure that your pool is perfect every time you use it is only $140 a month. That's it. That's 4 separate visits, 4 separate cleanings for $140 each month. Maintaining a pool is not easy, and that's why you need Cardina's Pool Service ASAP. You should be spending your free time actually enjoying your pool, not taking care of it. So make sure to reach out to Edgar today and let's get that pool cleaned. Thanks, guys. And there you go. That is the full promo. You guys got to watch me literally make that from nothing, from scratch. It's completely done. We've got the voiceover. We've got the captions. We've got the adjustments for saturation and color schemes. We've got literally everything all done in 50 seconds, I think was the final clip time. I mean, that's unbelievable, but this was really, really fun. I'm excited. I can't wait to do more videos like this. I think I'm going to get better at editing these type of videos. And that way you guys can see exactly what I do step by step, but something as simple as that. You guys watched me literally do it on this video. Something as simple as a 50-second promo can change a business's life. Trust me, I've done it. I've been a part of it. I've been around it for years. I'm very excited that you guys got to actually watch me. This is my first video ever showing my editing style. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Can't wait to make a new one. I will catch you guys in the next video when I do it again. And that is the entire edit. Now that was a lot. That was a lot to break down. That's about 45 minutes of raw footage. That's everything I did from start to finish. You watch me upload the actual clips and then edit the entire thing until we got to that final promo, the one that you see on Instagram, the one that I sent to Edgar so he could post it on his, and the one that he can run ads to. So that's something that I haven't really seen online very often, is someone breaking down literally everything, like showing how I edited it from start to finish. It was a lot. Hopefully you were able to go through that entire thing. And if you were, then thank you and bravo, because that video was very, very hard for me to make. The edited version, not the actual promo. The promo you guys saw, it was pretty simple. I've done it for years, but editing that was an absolute nightmare. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. And I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna have other ones so you guys can watch the breakdowns of all my other promos, maybe for the car detailing company coming up, the trash bin cleaning company, like all these different ones I can do. Me and Declan can do that too. And we can break them all down. But either way, now we're on the final stage, which is if you're posting that type of video on social media, if you're posting on Instagram, TikTok, you need a caption. So what are we going to do? How do we come up with a caption? We don't want to use our own brain power. We want to use ChatGPT. So come on over to ChatGPT and let's see how they do it. All right, guys, once you are inside of ChatGPT, which you should all have because it makes life a lot easier, especially for an agency, we're going to copy this right here and paste it. I already wrote it out, but I'm going to break it down for you. I basically said, can you create a caption for Instagram and TikTok that breaks down Cardina's pool cleaning company in Scottsdale, Arizona? I want all his services listed, from pool cleaning, chemicals, equipment, installs, and repairs. I also want 5 hashtags, that's very important on social media, that target the audience interested in pool cleaning services in Scottsdale, Mesa, and Phoenix areas. So it's going to come with a perfect caption for that.
Tom, real quick, I guess you can send it. While this is loading, I just want to ask this because it's really important. If they're using other niches, are you just saying they just fill in the other little spots? So like instead of a pool cleaning company, it could be a landscaper. In Scottsdale, it could be Baltimore. Can they do that also with this little thing you wrote?
Well, of course, this goes hand in hand with anything that you're doing, no matter where it is in the country, even the world. We use this all the time. I know Declan uses ChatGPT for a lot of the stuff that he does. I use it for pretty much everything that I do, especially when it comes to content creating, anything to do with social media. You don't want to sit here and try to think of the perfect caption when ChatGPT just did this in 2 seconds? It's already done and it's freaking perfect, and it's built perfectly, and we've got the bullet points right here. But yeah, you can do this for anything. Watch, I'll say do the same thing, but for a landscaping company. Like, it's going to do it. Now it might ask for some specifics like the name and everything else, but there it is. It did the same thing in Scottsdale, Arizona, all done. And it put in the services that they think it offers. So if it doesn't offer, seasonal overseeding, you can just get rid of that. But pretty insane. It's already done literally in seconds. So you can do this for anything, anywhere, anytime. It's all right here. But yeah, I would basically just take this caption right here and I would copy the entire thing. We've got all the hashtags at the bottom as well. Scottsdale Pool Service, Phoenix Pool Service, Mesa Pool Service, Arizona Pool Cleaning, and Scottsdale Homes. What hashtags do is they target the people that are looking for those things. So if anyone's looking for those things online, on social media, it can even connect to Google sometimes. So anybody who's searching for these type of things, this is going to come up. It's basically like their version of SEO. So that's what the hashtags do. We want to make sure we have good hashtags in there. And you can even see how many searches based off the hashtag, how many people are actually searching Scottsdale Pool Service in the country or even the world. You can see all of that. So that's what we're doing. We're just going to copy that and we're going to paste it inside of Instagram and TikTok. And that's all you got to do for the caption. And I wanted to show you guys that, how chat can do that for you. But that's one of the last things that you're ever going to have to do when it comes to these promos. Obviously, you're going to save it. We're going to talk about what to do next in terms of reaching out and everything else. But at the end of the day, you build up what I just showed you in this video, you build up 4 or 5 different promos, you're not going to have any problem getting clients ever again. All right. Well, that was a lot to take in. We basically went through everything from start to finish, to the different types of companies I was reaching out to, how I got in touch with them, the DMs, how I filmed, literally breaking down how I filmed, shadowing the companies. I mean, I don't think I could have added any more than what I did. You basically watched my life from start to finish with these businesses. I didn't leave anything out. I literally showed the messages from back and forth. I mean, I don't know what more I could have done in this video. But it brought so many different ideas to me, brought so many different ideas to Declan. We've got some really, really cool stuff coming out, especially when he moves out here to Scottsdale in March. We're actually going to be meeting up with a ton of different small businesses, and I can tease this now. And we're going to not only be filming the promos for them, but we might even be setting up their GHL accounts all for free, showing exactly how we do it. So you guys can watch us set these people up, maybe even giving away leads. Who knows? Maybe we'll give away some of these leads and we would have done all the heavy lifting. Now that would be crazy. Let's say we do all the heavy lifting. We basically build the entire thing out and we give it away to affiliates. You got to be an affiliate to do this, but that would be absolutely insane. No other affiliate in the world would ever do that. That's a ton of work. We're going to do it. And of course, we're going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone with this scenario because we get to post about it and we get to make awesome content about it. And the business wins, we win, and you guys win as affiliates of us. So very excited. We got a lot coming in the next couple months, but wanted to tease that. Another thing I wanted to tease is that you guys can, if you stayed with us to the end of the video, if you guys are affiliates of either me or Declan, obviously you get both of our bonuses when you sign up. So we're going to be putting that in the community where you can get not only the white labeled content, white label videos that I'm making. I'm pushing out a bunch of white label content because I know a lot of you guys don't want to do the voiceovers or film for some of this stuff, but also a lot of the promos that I filmed. So you guys can take those promos, you can get my voice out, whatever you want to do, put another song in the background. I don't care. Whatever you want to do with it, you can do that, and you can send it off to different companies, to different service industries, friends, family, whatever. Say, hey, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to film a video that looks like this, and we can post it on your social media. We can utilize it for so many different reasons. And then I can show you how to connect that to a system that you built out on GHL. So very, very cool. We're going to be putting that in there. You guys are going to get full access to those, completely copyright, no copyright infringement. You guys can use it, use my voice, use that. I don't care. I really don't care. It's free publicity for me anyway. If anyone recognized my voice from the video, I doubt they ever will, but really, really cool. Or you can do your own voiceover. That's another really, really good thing that you could do. And you don't have to be responsible for the actual video. I just want a way for you guys to reach out to people. So check that out. We're going to be working on that over the next week, putting as much as I possibly can, maybe 3 or 4 promo videos in there, download them, send them off, DM them. That's your new DM style right there. Just send those videos off, let them watch them and say, hey, I'll do the same thing completely for free. Start getting good at those filming sessions, start getting good at CapCut, start getting good at editing. And like I said, man, it'll change your life. You will never, ever, ever have to work for another lead again, ever. You will have DMs flooding you, people wanting to work with you. And it's outrageous. It'll also lead to so many other situations, so many other things in business. I don't want to break all that down because we'll be here for another 2 hours, but trust me, there's so many different people that are reaching out that want to work with me on the franchise level of different things, that want to work with me on the filming operations of different things, that want me to be an investor, like a Shark Tank investor. It's getting out of hand almost. I don't even think I can handle the amount that's coming in from all these views, from all these people.
people from all these, you know, interactions from the video. So very, very excited. I cannot believe we made this video. This is honestly insane. Like I said, if you stuck with me to the end of the video, you got more knowledge from this than probably 20 other YouTube videos combined. When Declan came to me with this idea, I actually said no at first. I'm like, no way, I'm giving away all of this. Like, it was so hard to make the version of me editing all this. It was so hard to edit all of that, let alone just give it away completely for free on YouTube, not even in my courses or my affiliate structure. But I decided to do it. I mean, that's how I built my entire platform. That's how I built my brand. It was give away your best work for free and see what happens. And that's exactly what you would be doing with these businesses, giving away your best work, your best promo videos for free. And I'm telling you guys, really amazing things will happen when you do something like that. Value comes back in good karma. And that's what we're trying to do. So hopefully you guys can do exactly what I did and get the same results. I think you can, because you're going to be using literally my videos. So either way, go out, do that. And that's going to be the best way possible of any method by far that I've ever seen in the last 5 years for getting clients on your side.
Well, Dom, I want to say thank you so much for being here, man, sharing all this wisdom. This is incredible. For everyone watching, guys, if you have any questions at all, drop them in the comments down below. I will answer personally, or Dom. And if you're interested more in learning about all this stuff, learning how to sell high level and all this stuff, you have that 30-day free trial link. And when you sign up with that, you get access to an entire community with coaching calls, snapshots, bonuses, Dom stuff, my stuff. I mean, it is the ultimate private community. It has everything you could possibly need. It is the ultimate hand-holding experience, whether you are a beginner or more advanced. But also, Dom mentioned something earlier. He said all these videos he's putting out, it's bringing him so much business. It's bringing him so much overflow that he can't handle it. And as some of you guys know, in my community, this is something that only I do and no one else does. We give away free leads. This is not a guarantee, but we are the only ones in the entire high level space to do so. There's no one else that does it like we do it. And guess what? We have a ton of extra leads. So again, not a guarantee. When you sign up with that 30-day free trial link down below, you will get a chance to potentially get free leads and a bunch of other bonuses. So again, thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.
Absolutely. Peace out, guys.